Can we settle something for the internet?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Will you kiss Akaash right now?
I don't even know if I want to see
On
it.
the lips.
Okay,
Prove
go.
everybody
Bring that
wrong.
ass over here.
But it's gonna mess my leg.
Bring that ass over here. Bring that ass over here.
That was, they're trying so hard. How are you doing wherever you are, and welcome back to the channel. Now, this Akaash Singh situation has been spiraling. You know, every time I get some brand new information about it, it just seems to be another humiliation after another. Now, they went on to I believe, the Flagrant Podcast to try and, damage control, if you like. Although, if you had watched my previous videos, you might have noticed that I don't totally buy that she's just doing this totally out of her own accord. I believe that Akaash is trying to get a bit famous or infamous also through this, maybe get some sympathy on the side, but it's not turning out that way because people don't really respect his level of sympathy. But the thing is this, what's going on at the moment is that I want to listen in through the MTR channel of what is actually going on, and because I believe strongly that these people are tried to create this issue around their lives. I think Akaash is an okay comedian, but not the kind that will transcend to be great. I mean, if he latches on to Andrew Schultz, he will grow as he has continued. He's fine, but nothing great. And I think probably, in my estimation, this is their attempt to try and get bigger, get online notoriety. But I think it's backfiring if that's the case. But also it could be a really weak man and a really horrible woman who think showing us this would make them, I don't know what they're thinking, but let's listen in to what they said.
The public humiliation of Akaash Singh has culminated in a long-awaited, much-anticipated discussion at Flagrant. Now, what's a surprise to me, which there was a bet on this, I would have never have guessed this, they actually brought his wife to have this conversation. Guys, I've taken a look at 5 or so minutes of this content, and I could not believe the things that I was hearing. Rule 1 in being a master gaslighter is to always act like the words that you are saying never really meant anything, as if words don't have meaning, because within the ambiguity that these words have, you can now construct whatever that you wanted them to mean when you...
This is the thing. If you look at this setup, that's why I believe that they're all just trying to create drama around themselves for the clicks. It's a horrible way to go about it because they'll lose respect at the same time. And eventually, I don't see this guy recovering to become, to be able to sell out things or whatever, because there was an element that attached to Andrew Schultz. He's a bit more a risk taker, a bit of I don't care, but he seems to have a lot of this weak, sympathy, leftist kind of character traits. So, yeah, let's continue.
Originally said them. The amount of cringe within this conversation is award-winning, but we must get after it. Now, let me know down in the comment box if you guys want me to do a live stream regarding this conversation to continue on breaking it down. I just wanted to get this out into the ether without looking at the majority of the conversation, but I saw 2 parts that I wanted to hit on, which is, why does she keep on ducking all these kisses from Akaash? And then what was up with all of her gangbang statements? So let's get after it and let's continue to dive down deep into the psychology. Without further ado.
Okay, the other thing that we saw these videos of was the ducking the kisses. That was, those are, listen.
These ones pissed me off.
That I'm guilty of.
These ones pissed me off, and I didn't like it one bit, and I need you to explain yourself immediately.
Let's be clear about my stance on that. She doesn't find the guy attractive in that way. That's why she's doing that. It has nothing to do with any other thing she's claiming. Oh, I'm shy in public, this and that, public show of affection, this and that. So you're shy in expressing your emotions publicly, but you would talk about orgies online. Yeah, sure. That's why everything is said after is nonsense. Yeah, that's my stance.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to know.
Honestly, I
Also, can I just say that I would watch the videos and I would die laughing. As a friend who loves him, I would die laughing because they edited it so perfectly where like he's going in and then it just right at the last minute. But he's already got his lips pursed, so he got to commit to the kiss.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to check out the Shifty edit right there.
That might have been Shifty. Shifty might have been editing those.
Shifty made it.
Shifty?
Chef.
Anyway.
Those pissed me off.
So tell us about the duck. Do you always duck his kisses when there are not people around?
Now
No.
listen, may a friendship like that never find me. If there's any G's in your crew that would laugh at something like that, that's not your friend. That's in fact your enemy.
No, not when there aren't people.
No, at this particular time, they're all doing damage control. So everything, the fact that they're trying to make it a joke out of it, and it's not like it's one or two clips. It's numerous clips in very, I would say, emotive situations for couples to do that naturally. And I've seen them be done for less. So this is not one or it's several clips. It's several pieces of evidence. But let's hear what our thing is.
Around just when there are people around, and I never even
That's
knew.
worse.
That's
I
way
never-
worse.
I didn't
Explain
know.
yourself.
I didn't know that I
Tell
did
us
that.
why.
I didn't know that I did that, so I really sat and thought about it. So I think it's a few things. I think it's like
It's really sad thought.
Even her revulsion of the guy is instinctive. She doesn't even think about it. That's even worse, isn't it? Like it's even instinctual. Like, oh my goodness, because that's what attraction is. It is instinctual. It's not something you think through. It just happens. So the revulsion is the same way. Oh my goodness.
yeah, because I was like, okay, maybe it's like the repressed Indian girl thing where it's like I get a little bashful. I do get a little shy, despite what the internet
Yeah.
thinks.
Most Indians do. I'm the exception.
Yeah,
I
I
don't give
think
a
I
fuck.
also get overstimulated because Akaash does it a lot. Like
Which
every
makes it worse.
30 seconds. Like a little bit. Like,
What?
Oh, come on. This is so pathetic. Oh. Actually, this does look man, there are just too many of us. These people are just, nobody's gonna buy this. I don't buy it. Do you? Do you buy all this show of, oh, he's really excessive with his show of affection? I have never seen a woman who's attracted to her man who doesn't accept that show of affection. Even if she's trying to turn it down, but it will be in such a playful way. Maybe she's a bit embarrassed or this, but you would still tell that she wants the man. This one you could tell she doesn't want the guy at all. Wow, impressive. Or at least, okay, not to me, but the attempt.
I get it now, this thing. I get it.
That's why I grabbed your chin.
I don't get it. And it makes it even more sad to know how much that he tries to kiss her and she constantly plays him in his face.
look at your dog.
He's a dog, yo. All the time. That's me. That's my son. That's my son.
She kissed that dog with more enthusiasm. She kissed that dog. She kissed that dog with more enthusiasm than she ever has that soft male. Her husband probably looks at that dog with envy.
Jeez, I wish I knew what your lips feel like.
I'm telling you, these days, so many people don't realize, even if they pretend they're like creating content for online, a lot of people can't pull off fake, like that kind of act, because it's over a number of months, years, you'll accumulate evidence to show exactly where you are. And I think a lot of people want to pretend like this is not the case. No, it is the case. A lot of people do put out their real selves out online. Because even if you're hiding under an avatar or doing a different character, no, you're doing that to hide who you are. because that's generally the case. And in trying to hide who you are, you actually expose who you are. So whatever the case may be, it's all BS, top to bottom.
Oh. And I knew she was going to say this damn Indian heritage shit. How are you so with Indian heritage, but you talk publicly about getting in gangbangs?
Exactly.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy.
Any of my Indian G's that's down up in there, is that what is representative of Indian culture?
It's
or
nonsense.
is she as Americanized as can be? Avoiding kisses because of your heritage or because your family is there. Meanwhile, you talk about rubbing your clitoris, not even up to your husband.
What kind of porn do you watch when you use a vibrator?
I just think my imagination is vibration enough.
Wow.
I'm just thinking of like my own husband while I'm like doing it.
Yeah.
Wait, that's kind of baller, but I could never do that.
You demand an expensive lifestyle, you're Mew Mew, but yet you can't even compromise on a kiss, whether it be on the day of his proposal ×2, the end.
No, the guy has accepted the bare minimum. You can't get really mad. She's offered the bare minimum and he took it. And he's always trying to get more. She told him, no. But poor simp, he will always try. See, as far as I'm concerned, I have no sympathy for this man. I think anybody who puts himself in this kind of position and becomes willfully ignorant or defends their stupidity, you deserve everything that comes to you. It is what it is. And I think that a lot of us are trying to save lost causes. He has too much to lose, I guess, in terms of maybe the way he's entangled his life with hers, a lot of his personality and a lot of what he thinks he is his marriage and whatnot. So he's trapped.
Of comedy specials or even in engagement photos.
Sundays are for Mew Mew. For the house of Mew Mew, the house of God.
Told her go, digging ass. She not even worth Applebee's. Girl, you average at best. Got them tattoos. I am tough.
I find it hilarious that his comedy special was gaslit while she gaslights the entire room.
Please though. I was there.
Your show's check your mic.
Your
mic check.
Who's mic? Mine? Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Suck that off, you.
Okay, so it is a little bit overstimulating for you.
Yeah.
It is so awkward. You can tell. It's so fake. Because it's so fake. It's so awkward. The silences, people trying to look for words to say. Because they're all trying to manipulate people and they realize this is a hard task. But anyway, let's see them try.
It regulates him, but it kind of overstimulates me. And the videos people have seen are the proposal videos. They're already overstimulating.
Okay, so here's the thing that I think is very I think the relatable thing is not wanting to make out with your partner in front of your.
What kind of absolute rubbish is that? It's overstimulating. I find him too hot. Unbelievable.
Entire family?
Yes.
But most people just do it because they're like, oh, I don't want my partner to feel embarrassed in this moment, even though they're like, ugh. And you're just like, you just feel the
a smooch. Right.
But I do think it is. I do think it's relatable though to have that sensation of I don't want to be intimate around my brother, sisters, and mom.
Shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
Shut the hell up, Shoots. What kind of... Do you think we don't live in the real world or we don't see these things or experience them? What the hell is... This is the most ridiculous, stupid kind of PR they're trying. You guys, you're not made like that. You can't do the mainstream in your face just lying, talking nonsense. And no. You came through this system where there's checks and balances on YouTube, where everybody gets to see who you are. If you are inauthentic, you'll be told. And right now, these cucks are getting really inauthentic. So sad. I like Andrew, but what the hell are you doing, Andrew Schultz? This is rubbish.
That is,
but she's not most of the time.
Yeah.
But most people just do it and then do a quick one. My wife will just give me a quick smooch and then go back to doing
it. We never saw our parents kissing ever, so it's so foreign to us.
This is an interesting thing that a lot of the internet
but
might
OGs
not
are not
understand.
Yeah.
But it's your family, your parents were not romantically in love at all. And would you say yours?
You could cut romantically.
You know what I mean? Were they both arranged? Were the marriages both arranged?
Yeah.
And sometimes arranged marriage, it's a freak off. They love fucking all the time.
Yeah. Probably. But they don't show us. Even kids don't see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
You can't show that to children.
Yeah.
But you are not traditional. You're not a traditional couple. You show all your rubbish out here. Your wife is talking all kinds of pornographic, X-rated stuff out here. What are you talking about, dude? These people are really reaching. It's actually disappointing.
Kids are gonna see it.
They're going to see it?
Now, especially the internet has shamed her into not ducking. So
now she got no excuse.
Yeah, that's true.
me one.
There we go.
Okay.
She too.
Well,
So, yeah.
Can we settle something for the internet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will you kiss Akaash right now?
I don't even know if I want to see
On
it.
the lips.
Okay,
Prove
go.
everybody
Go.
wrong.
Here.
But it's gonna mess my leg.
Bring that ass over here. Bring that ass over here.
That was, they're trying so hard. Now he's done. So basically what they're saying that no, she does that. You see him shouting, how does it feel? Yes, she does that. So what are they trying? Oh my goodness. Even in the attempt to make it look like it doesn't happen often, they prove that it happens often by him saying, how does it? No, nobody's buying this. Come on now, guys. This is embarrassing.
Look at the small man in the back. It's crazy how fake and contrived and like pre-planned that this was. Why did they think it was a good idea to include her on this conversation? It should have just been a meeting with the boys, but instead he has now surrendered every ounce of respect that was left.
Oh, shit!
My dude. It was overstimulating. It was overstimulating.
Damn. Cross his...
Did they just high five and what's going on here? Come on, guys. You guys just dropped a few 100,000 fans. I'm 100% sure. Because a lot of people who like listen to this kind of no holds barred kind of comedy and creators, they don't take this fake nonsense lightly. They would punish these guys. Akaash is done as a comedian, first of all. He's a clown. His entire life is a clown. He's a clown show.
It's
Damn.
What is it?
Long-ass ad.
God bless you all.
It's called...
I'm supporting. No one's doing anything.
This
Just
is
keep going
crazy.
off the dome.
Y'all be complaining about my ads. Come on.
For me.
Okay.
Peace.
Here we go.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
That was heartbreaking for me. Now I'm feeling for Jesse. What an asshole this guy is to humiliate his wife in front of millions and millions of people.
It was an accident. But can I just say
the
there's
fake
so
laugh.
many
Tell us.
TikToks where I talk so positively about him and
Yeah, but
like,
why that doesn't go viral?
Yeah, that's
Positively
boring.
talking about people.
well, yeah, but
kinda
I
gay.
was just saying, I like found so many TikToks where I was saying so many amazing, uplifting things, but they didn't grab onto that.
The internet will never reward positivity.
Yeah, that's true.
Lesson learned.
Unless
Lesson
it's,
learned.
Yeah, well, that is the tricky thing. But it is a weird thing. It's like when you share your life, like as a...
That is rubbish. Let's be real. The most popular videos on the internet are cat and baby videos doing cute things. Those have hundreds of millions of views constantly. Mr. Beast is always this philanthropy and whatnot. The most popular of them all. So it is rubbish. Yes, there is the appetite for the grime of the internet, the drama and whatnot. But that is not it. You see, if you're going to say a lot of positive things about someone and then you say a bunch of negative things about someone and then you show that you don't have that kind of connection, what you've done is that you've poisoned every positive thing that you've said, because the positive things look like manipulations because really the bottom line is you're not there for good reasons. So yeah, I know you can make an argument for anything, but saying, oh, the internet doesn't... No, come on now. That's rubbish.
Couple publicly with the world, and rough. You guys have idiosyncrasies that are kind of different from a lot of couples.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Apparently.
Bruh. The orgy thing was fucking... That shit was crazy. I even watched it and I was like, so break us down.
I need an explanation.
Has the orgy happened?
So, okay, no, it hasn't.
Okay,
no, I still only one woman.
That's what I thought was that's what I thought was missing in the whole orgy combo is that he also gets to get some side.
I could have doubled my body count.
Yeah. Now, would you have let him get some side in this hypothetical orgy?
She said yeah. Before she fully answers that, I know Schultz is trying to do a bit of damage control here, but I don't know why he's asking these ridiculous ass questions or like posturing that. Why is not positivity acknowledged? That's not the part that the internet wanted to acknowledge because that's seen as normal. What the internet acknowledges is the obscene. And to watch him sit over in that couch, obviously uncomfortable, as she oogled over another man, an average man at that, was crazy. She also said that the brother, I believe his name was Nav, was better than her husband. While Akaash sat there practically begging for an orgy, bringing it up several times in one podcast, while Akaash sat over there looking like a cuck. What is more likely to go viral? My husband is a great husband, or, hey, co-host, I think your husband has 10 inches. Let's all bang. Like, this is absurd behavior.
Now, would you have let him get some side in this hypothetical orgy?
Of course. Everyone should be included.
Nah, but Akaash wants the dude.
The dude.
Yeah. You think he can handle all 10 inches of Nav? You think you can take Nav down? Or is Nav taking it?
Come on, Nav's shorter than me. Who taking it?
Nav the bottom is dragging on the carpet.
Collecting dust.
Akaash looks like he's aged 5 years in the past 2 weeks.
Shout out Nav, bro.
Yes.
Shout out Nav, you fucking homewrecker. Okay, what the fuck was that joke? Because I think for a lot of people, myself included, like I saw that and I was like, why would she even joke around about that?
Yeah.
With Akaash there and like what was the what was the backstory to that?
Now looking back, like it's been pointed out to me and I get that. I feel like for us, I think I learned so much of my humor from Akaash, not to like justify it, but just to explain like, if I say these absurd things, it's so funny because it's not who I actually am.
Right.
But I kind of forgot that like the internet doesn't know all these multi-dimensions of my personality. So
I'm done. I am totally done. Now the internet doesn't know what is. She's claiming she's borrowed her husband's comedy or his sense of humor. Oh my goodness. What kind of absolute rubbish is this? I thought they were actually better than this, at least Andrew Schultz. I know the black guy and the rest are just cocks generally. So I don't know why they thought this was a good idea, because people have already gone through the excuses and people have already dunked them and removed them. There's nothing that is in any way how do I put this kindly? There's nothing that makes you look good in any way. There's nothing that makes people feel better or think better of you because you did this. She's talking about that it's funny, talking about the orgies at all, and then afterwards talking about all the incels and the this, that. It's people really need to learn that in this new age, people do not take kindly to being manipulated by stupidity. I know there's a lot of these people in the space that support what she says are going to jump on this and run with it. But generally speaking, this dude is cooked. I don't even think her per se is cooked, because I see a lot of nasty, ugly women out here who have a lot of following, and she's not half bad looking. So if she decides to strike out on her own, she's going to do all that feminist blah blah stuff, or talk about men or against men. Whatever she decides to do, she's going to have an audience, and I suspect that's the case. She's worked herself now to be known, and now everybody is talking about her despite it negatively. But she would have her horde who will always rubber stamp anything she says. And I'm really, this is kind of the last video that I'm going to do about this. Then if I do another video about it, it's they're divorcing. That's the only thing that makes sense. But I think from now on, it's just trying to feed a monster that is looking for this kind of clicks. This is what they're looking for. But for our sake, we also cash in, you know. So if they want that, they want that. But this is a lesson for us. I mean, let's be honest, people, because what you're seeing right now is a really pathetic attempt at trying to manipulate masses. And it's not really she sounds like a bimbo. Literally sounds like a bimbo. We go in and we hear, like that's that Kardashian droll for bottom feeders that we hear, that everyone hates. But somehow they keep pushing it. It's because, I'm telling you, simps will be the end of us. They're giving these people such simps like Akaash. Such a low quality female. He's feeling like she can come out here and say, you know, my human, no, sorry, you should go back to India. By the way, they went back to India for some, I don't know what it was for, in the middle of all this fiasco. Anyway, I don't know what you guys think about this. Please leave your comments down below. Let me know. To be honest with you, I think this is, they've gotten what they wanted. I think that's what leaves a bad taste in my mouth, because they don't care about how they look. Yeah, unless like Akaash, for example, he knows he's not gonna go far as a comedian, but maybe become some drama person on the internet. Maybe it's a career switch. You never know. We are manipulated a lot out of here. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, peace.